Welcome into Tooeyville. Steve Tooey, Chrissy Martin with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a super fun Friday morning. We're also up on video. You can see our smiling faces. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Head over to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. You can also find them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Check out their Forever Flowers. Now, I'm not saying that you'll get away with this, but my thought is you buy your significant other Forever Flowers, then you never have to buy flowers again. And then they're all set. I think it'll just be fine. Mm-hmm. So visit Another Season and check out all the great gifts for Valentine's Day. They've got all kinds of great gifts there at Another Season in DeMott. All right. You want to hop yourself up on video? Thank you. No, that's okay. It's new. It's a different way of doing it. Yeah. So our poll question today asking you, what's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen someone do in public? Lots of people saw me at lunch yesterday just crash into a table and chairs for no reason whatsoever, as if I was drunk or blind or something. Chrissy witnessed a fist fight the other day. Mm-hmm. Richie said someone tried to outrun a cop on a motorcycle. He saw it a couple of weeks ago. It was crazy, but the cop caught up to him, and the guy went to jail. So. Don't try to outrun the police.
Yeah, don't do that. It's never a good idea.
Yeah. Tom says pass the ball instead of having giving it to Marshawn Lynch on the last play of the Super Bowl. That's a sports thing, Chrissy Martin.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, I knew you'd be really into that. Mm-hmm. Chrissy's very into the Super Bowl this year. She's got, of course, Chrissy Martin Sports Podcast. Wherever you find your podcast, you can find that.
Sure.
She's got some tips on betting this year, so make sure you check that out.
Don't bet on the losing team.
Yes, there you go. See, that is the best way to do it. Rodney says, strangest thing I've seen was people walking into a restaurant with a mask on, then taking it off to eat, then putting it back on to leave. Strange, and never understood their behavior. Well, Rodney, I mean, hear me out. If you had a mask on and you tried to put food through it, it would all get strained. It would be really, that would be weirder. It wouldn't work. Yeah. By the way, Rodney, since you're going to be, kind of trying to poke people, I'm going to poke you back. You typed out strangest thing I seen. That would be I saw. That'd be I saw. Just to try and help you out a little bit. Chris says, I was tending bar, and there was just a couple of people in the bar. I decided to show how I could do a roundhouse kick. Oh, this never goes well. I love this, Chris. Whenever someone says, "Oh, I can do it," watch this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the equivalent of "hold my beer," which someone may have said at the bar as well.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Well, let's just say I dropped it, not like it's hot, right on the floor. I never did that again." Yes, I could see that. So I had one of those instances where I thought, "Oh, I could still do something that I used to do." Mm-hmm. We were trying to explain to the kids breakdancing, and they saw a video of it in some kind of movie or something. Yeah. And I said that I used to be able to do that. And I tried to do the worm in our living room. Uh-huh. I was in so much pain for the next couple of days.
Oh, no.
Because you're flopping your body against the floor.
Sure, yeah.
It is not a good feeling at all. So now when I want to show off, I just try to do the moonwalk, and that seems a little less painful on my body.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like something you can kind of get away with, the moonwalk. So maybe next time when you're at your twirling class, maybe you tell everybody there at twirling class, you say, "Hey, I've got an idea. How about you guys twirl and I will moonwalk?" And it's like a little switcheroo.
Sure. Usually dance steps, they're supposed to go together. It's the only thing,
No, I know, because you're a dance group.
Yeah.
Sure, So also one of the things I forgot to do was change the title of this. So that was cute.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was cute that I pulled that off. So what the title was meant to be was, while we're talking about strange things that we've seen, plumbers are revealing the strangest things flushed down toilets.
Oh,
that's a little strange. I'm gonna see if it'll let me change this to on here. It may not work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm just gonna title it "Strange Flushes." Let's see if that gets us noticed on the viral interweb.
Okay.
So Plumbers are revealing the strangest things flush down toilets, including a 2-man tent, which I can't wait to figure out how and why and where and what.
It had to be in pieces, right?
I'm hoping. It seems really, really weird. All right. Ideally, you should be able to count on one hand the types of things you should flush down a toilet. Yes. Toilet paper and waste from your body.
Yeah.
Those are the things. That's the list.
Yeah.
Why are we throwing other things in a toilet?
You could probably put leftovers in there too.
I suppose I have done that.
Yeah.
I have done that. I don't have a garbage disposal, so
Yeah.
I have done that. I didn't finish a bowl of cereal. I'll dump that down there, Yeah. Why do you make
You
a
do
face
this
at
a
that?
lot?
No, I'm just saying things that I've
just
thrown in
kind
there
of.
over
Okay.
time. When you said leftovers, that's the one I can think of. The rest of the leftovers I usually throw in the garbage.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Do you have a garbage disposal?
Yes.
Okay. So you could just throw them down there,
Oh, I do. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why are you taking everything to the toilet with you? So
I don't. I was making a joke, and you were like, "Yeah, I do that."
Is this when you're eating in the bathroom and you're like, "Oh, I'm finished. I'll just throw this down there."
You don't eat in the bathroom. That's weird.
All right. They say some people seem to use it as a garbage can, or they accidentally drop something in there just as they're flushing. I could see that, like people accidentally dropping their phone or something like that, or know. So a drainage pipe company surveyed plumbers and asked them to reveal the strangest things that they caught being flushed down the toilet. Here's some of the best responses. Legos, sure. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I might be crazy. Are you the one that told me you caught your child was regularly flushing some toy down the toilet?
Yeah. My oldest daughter flushed an entire village down the toilet in pieces. We had every little doll to this. It was like these plastic doll houses, and she flushed them one at a time. And there was like 30 of them.
Yes, you were the one. I knew someone told me that story, and I'm like, was it Chrissy? And I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm like, no, if it was her, she would have brought it up. I'm like, no, it's
It was when we were trying to potty train, and she realized that toilet did that, and she had a high old time. Flushed the entire Fisher Price village down.
Love it. Love it. Chrissy would hate this if someone in her family was flushing it. Rubber ducks.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, no, Chrissy's got a whole collection.
Although it's floats, so it's like an adventure on the high seas.
Sure. It is an adventure for the rubber duck. Yes.
Yeah. Can you imagine what they see? You can put a little camera on the duck, flush it, and woo!
I feel like they would see a lot of excrement and other bad things.
Sure, yeah.
Worst Disney movie ever. The rubber duck in the plumbing system.
We should develop this.
Yes.
This is fun. Yeah.
Socks. Why are we flushing socks down the toilet? Why?
I don't know.
What? Why?
It's a terrible idea.
Yes.
It's a great way to call a plumber.
Yes. Why? I mean, are you taking off one of your socks while in the bathroom? Did you take one in there and thought this is a great way to clean it? I don't understand. Some have found adult toys flushed down the toilet.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a top or something.
Yes. Like, Monopoly pieces. Yes. Yes. This is a tough one. Teeth. It doesn't say real or fake. I'm going to assume like maybe accidentally, hitting your dentures off the sink or something.
Or maybe, interesting.
Or maybe when you lose a tooth, you just flush it down the toilet.
Yeah.
Like when one falls out or you pull one out and you just throw it down the toilet, I suppose.
Okay.
When you're playing dentist and you get a little too serious. Turkey bones. I don't know why you're not just throwing those in the garbage.
Yeah.
I mean,
what kind of bones? Because you can make a nice stock out of that. Take the carcass and boil her up.
I think turkey.
It'll make a lot of broth. And
yeah, sure.
Don't throw that in the toilet. It's huge. How do you even?
Maybe they were making
toilet broth
soup. That's what they were making. Toilet broth. That's
for
what
the toilet wine.
Yes. For the toilet soup. That's what they're making.
Sure.
They didn't want wine, but they thought, hey, here's a big bowl of water. We can make soup in here. Yeah.
Everything ferments eventually, right?
Sure. Yeah. Brussels sprouts people have flushed down the toilet.
Oh, poor Brussels sprouts.
Not sure why they did that.
Cabbage babies.
Yeah, just trying to get rid of them. Bananas. I mean, I guess they're the same shape as your turds. But I know I'm not. Listen, I'm trying to be as nice as possible with
All
this,
right.
but that's what you put in the toilet.
Yeah.
So I guess it's the same shape, so it would just slide right down the pipe. But I don't know why. Why are we wasting the banana like that? Why is it going in the toilet?
I don't know.
What was it doing in the bathroom in the first place is what I want to
I
know.
don't know. If it's a bad banana, make bread. Or muffins or cookies
Chrissy
or
will
cake.
not get rid of anything ever.
There's just so many things you can do with so many things.
Yes. You
Things
could
don't have one life, they have many.
You could make bathroom bread. Yes.
Well, don't make it in the bathroom.
Oh no, that's not what you're doing. No.
But if your banana
no.
is bad, don't put it in the toilet.
No, if your banana is bad, you send it to its room.
You make it into a yummy bread.
That made me laugh.
Yeah.
You are grounded. You are a bad banana. All right, this is weird. Someone found a pipe stuck inside another pipe. I have to assume somehow this was something that got accidentally knocked into a toilet while it was being flushed. Like a plumber was working and knocked something in or dropped. So I have to assume, why else are we putting a pipe in a pipe, down a pipe? It seems weird to me.
Yeah.
It seems very weird to me. So, and lastly, the one from the title, a 2-man tent and a sleeping bag.
And a sleeping bag?
And a sleeping bag. That's what it says.
Miniature? It has to be miniature, right?
What fits 2 men? It's a 2-man tent.
2 tiny men?
Come on now. Was it Kevin Hart and Tom Cruise? That's what we want to know. It's probably safe to assume that this didn't make it too far before the plumber had to come out and clear it. I feel like this wouldn't be, you wouldn't have to call a plumber. You could just yank the rest of the sleeping bag out.
That's itty bitty.
And the tent, I mean, I assume it's without the poles. So I assume it's just the tent fabric. But even so, how and why?
Yeah.
And why and how? One plumber said, I've seen all sorts of weird things blocking up pipes, everything from chopsticks to a lettuce. And when he says to a lettuce, I assume he means a head was trying to flush down there. I think that's just a piece clogged everything up. I'm thinking a whole head. He says it's really important to think twice before flushing something because it can cause long-term damage to plumbing systems. All right. Well, feel free to comment on this video with strange things maybe your kids have flushed, maybe you've accidentally flushed. I would like to know odd flushes. So let us know if you've got any of those.